So here are the blockchain applications, like the blockchain applications in finance, IoT, public services, reputation system, security. So like that, we have various areas. Just I have mentioned one area, a few areas here. If you look at finance, financial services, peer-to-peer financial market, enterprise transformation, risk management. In IoT, smart contract, commission device into cloud ecosystem, or smart cities, where the recording will be done via blockchain. Public services, energy savings, water crisis, solving of the water crisis, online education, public domain name system, software copyright protection. These are the services. Reputation system, distributed reputation system, pretty good privacy, reliability, anti-malware, distributed public key infrastructure, and distributed storage in case of security. Like that, so many are there. These are the only few things that I want to mention here. For example, if you look at financial industry application best suited for blockchain, so financial instruments like payments, cross-border payments, peer-to-peer payments, corporate and interbanking payments, private equity, bonds, derivative commodities, trading records, spending records, mortgages, loan records, microfinance, servicing records. Okay, other stack of process, clearing networks will be there, international transfers, clearing and settlement. This clearing and settlement can be used for the insurance also, and also can be used for closing of the account, can also be used for the provident fund, can also be used for home loan, like that. So you can use it for this case for many applications. Auditing, reconciliation, reporting, settlement, asset ownership, that is creating or transferring, deleting of the ownership, this kind of things. Again, this can be added on the blockchain. Not only this one, like many other applications in the management, like operations management, product tracking, supply chain management. Next is human resource management. In that, recruiting to retrenchment, and what are the operations you do, like including training, their certifications, okay, payroll, promotions. All these things can be added on the blockchain. Blockchain for financial market, trading, clearing, and settlement functions can all be automated on blockchain network using smart contracts and oracles. Oracles means here, oracles are the one which are gateways to interact with the third party data sources. For example, if the hospital want to check the Aadhaar card, Aadhaar details, obviously the UIDAI permission is required. So oracles are one which will provide the gateway to interact with the UIDAI data service and fetch the data from the UIDAI and show onto your blockchain. So here marketplace is there, trading applications, exchange applications, which is off chain or on chain. So off chain means they may available on blockchain or may not be available, but here the clearing or settlement will be available on the blockchain. So this on chain, the derivative contract 1, contract 2, contract 3, like that, so many contracts will be written. Contract is nothing but it is an agreement between you and the marketplace. So you are the one, that is customer is the one who can interact with this on chain and can see whether this contract has been settled or not. In order to do this contract settlement, obviously your market has to get the information from the oracles, that is off chain, which is available as the third party. That means here, assume that instead of market, you will say it is hospital. And here, the payment settlement is the payment or settlement is the system which is available on the healthcare blockchain. And here are the patients who want to view whether their amount has been settled or not. or whether the insurance or claimed amount has been returned or not. So obviously, this hospital has to interact with the third-party data source like UIDA and the insurance agents like maybe the National Insurance or other insurance, Max Insurance, or maybe any other insurance, which was asked by or which was filled by this patient. So that data will be coming as a live feed, and integration has to be done. So in order to integrate this, you require oracles. That is, a gateway is required. Via this gateway, this live feed will be taken from the off chain of that corresponding company, the insurance company's chain, and that data will be given back to the hospital. Once the hospital receives that, obviously the role who is responsible for example, financial manager of that hospital may approve this, so that the clearing or settlement will be done. And whenever it is done, it will be recorded onto the chain so that a user can view that particular chain, his settlement on the chain. So when this settlement was done, automatically the amount may be credited to his account, or maybe if they may be using any cryptocurrency, via cryptocurrency also, they may get the cryptocurrency onto their public account with the public key number or public account number that what he submitted. To that number, this amount will be credited. So this is what the broad area, broad description of how the financial marketplace, with respect to the healthcare system, I have explained. The same thing you can also simulate, or you can also correlate with the financial markets. So the market is trading or exchanging applications can live either on-chain or off-chain. That is, off-chain application are often more centralized, but likely offer better latency. And financial clearing settlement of financial assets can be automated through smart contracts, which have directed access to assets defined on chain. Oracles are off-chain services that integrate on-chain contracts with the existing system. Network participants do not interact with oracles directly. So the network participants that means here, these network participants will not directly interact, but here the smart contracts what we'll write will may fetch. That means whatever the smart contract that you write will be having the address of this gateway. So from that gateway, it may fetch it and will execute the smart contract. So this smart contract you will understand once we'll discuss this Ethereum concept. Once we discuss the Ethereum concept, you can easily come to know the smart contract, the functioning of the smart contract. And here are some other examples, like financial services use cases for blockchain: letter of credit, corporate debit, corporate debt, purchase agreements, supply chain, and self-executing business-to-business contracts. Other financial services like security services, like security settlement, post-trade operations, trade repository, capital markets, deriving trading, derivative post-trade management, syndicate loan, trade finance, cross-currency payments, card operation, know your customer. All these are the services that you can execute with the blockchain. And here are some other cases that are available in the financial services: retail or commercial banking, depository, lending, non-depository credit institutions, domestic payments, international payments, remittance. While coming to the investment banking, sales, underwriting, structured finance, prime brokerages, market infrastructures like exchanges, custody clearing, stock, commodities, foreign exchange, future and options, asset management, mutual funds, mandates, alternatives, wealth management, trust services, insurance, life, property, accident, specialty, reinsurance, brokerages. See, all this you can develop business use cases and can implement blockchain. And here the blockchain potential applications and disruptions. The blockchain is radically changing the future of transaction-based industries. Here you can use the smart contracts in the form of digital rights, wagers. Okay. Next one is digital currency, e-commerce, global payments. All these things you can use the digital currency. Record keeping, healthcare, title records, ownership, voting, intellectual property rights. Uh, all these are record keeping based things. Securities, equity, private markets, debt, crowdfunding, derivatives. All these will come under securities. So these are the wide variety of areas where blockchain can be applicable, especially in the management section. And not only management, but in also case of IoT, when you attach with the cloud or whenever you attach with the cloud, fog and edge computing, there also you can send the data of IoT to the fog and edge computing in a secure way via blockchain.